Alrighty, guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Decker right here in beautiful Alabama. Mr. Boyd Whitehead. Alright, Boyd Whitehead. Yes, he purchased a console from us off the website, and well, here it is. It's all done, Boyd. 320 gig drive, HV3, okay, up on the line servers, along with a 10-day drive with Purge for GTA 5. We got Bo2, MW3, and Ghost Offhosts, as well as GSC menus, Jiggy and Sentinel for Bo2, and Jiggy's for multiplayer, and Sentinels for zombies. So anyway, she's all done, ready to go. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna boot it up right now. All right. And I'm gonna direct your attention to the video screen right here, and hopefully it doesn't give me any problems or anything like that. There we go. Good. We're booting. All right. Now, okay. We're booting up into FSD Dash. We're going to get some notifications from the server letting us know it's online live and all that other happy nonsense. And once that happens, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick tour of this thing, all right, and show you everything that's on here, all right, and then I'm going to show you how to set it up and get it up on the network for the first time, and show you a couple more things with this thing, and then we're going to ship it out. So here we go. All right, now, you go, welcome to Alliance, and you're going to get one more from the Purge letting us know that it's alive and all that other happy nonsense. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go through this with you, okay? So here we go. All right. Now, under emulators, okay, you got Genesis Plus 360, SNES 360, and MAME. Okay, emulation machines, they go ahead and they emulate all the old arcade games, all the old consoles, old consoles and everything. So if you're into nostalgia and all that, that's where to be. All right? And you got your Xbox Classic games. The original Xbox top 20 model from back in 2002. Okay, these games, they're on there. You can play them, no problem. And then, of course, we have our homebrew section where the tools reside, where you can blow the console up. Okay, everything that you're going to need. And then some. And then, of course, we have our Xbox Live Arcade and nearly mind-boggling amount of arcade games just to keep you busy for a while, and then some, like you can see. And then, of course, we have our Xbox 360 games, okay? These are all the titles that you know, love, and want to play, okay? I'm going to start off with Advanced Warfare and work our way right on through. There's a bunch of them on here for you, as you can see. And life is grand, all right? Now, to get to the original dashboard, go to your homebrew section around here. Monte, what's happening, man? Yeah, brother. You're up after this one. Okay, just letting you know. Okay, I'm going to have it designed for you in just a bit. And then I got another thing I'm going to show you guys. It's going to be interesting. Alright. So anyway, now, to get to the original dashboard, go to your Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button, hit it again. Alright, that will take you to the original dash. You'll see. There you are. Hello again, Boyd Whitehead. You're on Alliance Live. Welcome to Alliance Live. We currently have 30 reserved days left. Got it good. Okay? Now, I'm going to bypass this. You will see that we're online, and we are live. Okay? Hopefully. There you go. Alright, now, our beautiful eyeball-pleasing HUD. Over in our fifth tab, we have our Bo2 cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. Alright? Now, to get back to FSD, just smash the A button on Xbox Home. Alright, now, as far as the off-hosts are concerned, same off-host for Bo2, MW3, and Ghosts. Alright? So it's the same off-host. Alright? You open it with D-pad left, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it. Alright? Now, with Bo2, you have two GSC menus on there. You have Jiggy, and then of course, you have Sentinel. Sentinel's for zombies, and Jiggy is for multiplayer. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Bo2 to demonstrate not only the off-host but also the GSC menus, so that way then you get a slight understanding of what, where, how, and who. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go over here. I'm going to sign in. All right. I'm going to sign in as Alliance, as long as the network lets me sign in. Who the hell knows? Yep, there we go. Thank you very much. Yes, the network's been a little crazy. Alright, so now we'll go to our Xbox 360 games, alright? And then what we'll do is we'll fly on over to, let's see here, Bo2, okay? So, we'll click on that, we'll click it again. There's no special way to start it, thank God. Alright, a lot less confusion that way. As you can see, Black Ops 2 is bypassed. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead and, we're going to get that our cheats are loaded and all that other happy nonsense, okay? So, here we go. Alright, now, what we'll do here is we'll click the start button, and we'll click start, okay, go to the hard drive, use that, and here you go. Alright, and there's our game starting up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to accept multiplayer right here. We're going to click on that, and you will see Black Ops 2 cheats loaded. You will also see it bypass and all that other happy nonsense. There you go. So on and so forth. Okay, now, we'll go down to local. Alright, we're going to play a local game because this is a local profile, okay? We'll set up the bots. Alright, we'll use 9, and then we'll start the match, okay? Now, like I said, I'm going to first open it with Jiggy, which is you hold it on the left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. Alright, it's going to be A to select, X to back out. Alright, and then as I said, for the off-host, it's going to be D-pad left to open the menu, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close the menu. So we'll start the match, and like I said, I'm going to start off with Jiggy. And we're just going to grab a couple things that should make it interesting. Alright? So here we are in Nuketown. Okay, now. Alright, pick a gun, hold in left trigger, push down right thumbstick. Okay, we're going to go to main mods. Whoop. Yep, main mods. See, I even get confused, okay? We'll do quick mods, and then what we'll do is we'll back out of there. Go down to bullets. We'll grab some bullets here. We'll grab some storms, grenades, explosives. Yeah, that should work. And dog. Look, cobra bullet. No, I don't want cobra bullets. I want dog bullets. There we go. Okay? You like to chase everything. Alright? Now, we'll back out of there. We'll back out of there. D-pad left to open the wall post. X to select. We'll put all that on there like that. Back out of there. Aimbot menu. We'll turn that on. We'll do on screen. There we go. And we'll use visible warning, proximity warning, and target details. ESP menu. Grab that. Really? How do you like that, huh? You like that, didn't you? Good. Yeah. Interrupt me. Okay, X, and we'll grab that, okay? And then we'll back out of here. And then, of course, we'll back out of here. Alright? And now we'll run around, and when, of course, the stack lines turn blue, pretty much we'll let them have it, okay? Now we'll fly through the air. Oh, look, there's another one. Yeah. Okay, now we'll go up in the air. Yeah, we'll fly around. What the hell? Yeah, we got all kinds of rainy, destructive, freaking crazy shit on there. Yeah, got one car, opening into that crap. There you go. Yeah, he's all dead too. Yeah, so on and so forth. Like just unleashed a whole bunch of dogs and explosive ammo and all kinds of good stuff on him. Yeah, there you go. Get him, boys. Yes, bloodthirsty. Yes. Yeah, look, there's a whole bunch over here. Hey guys, how you doing, eh? Yeah, there you go. Look at your smile. Yeah. Ha-ha! Yes! Okay? So anyway, there you go. Alright, it's a good way to piss off people in the lobby. Alright? Oh, they shot the doggies. Look at that. Yeah, that's okay. You didn't get that one, did you? And there you are. And we're about to get blown away. Okay. So anyway, there you go. Okay, now. Okay, here's the deal here now. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to back out of here. Yes, we're going to leave the lobby. Back out of here. We're going to go to zombies, okay? And we're going to go directly to zombies, okay? Now, alright. Now, this has got Sentinel on it, which is a GSC menu also, alright? And we'll go down to local. Alright, grab hold of that. Okay, now, let's see here. Yeah, we'll rotate the ocean around a little bit. There we go. Okay. Grab hold of that right there. Do transit. Okay. We'll start the match. Okay, now you're going to hold in the left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. Okay. You use X to select. You're going to hold in the left trigger, push down the right thumbstick to back out. Okay. Don't ask me why. I didn't do it. Okay. I did not program the crazy thing. Okay. So, here we go. Alright. Now, here we go. There's the menu right there. X to select. We'll turn God mode on. We'll use infinite ammo. And we'll do unlimited sprint, double speed, no clip, okay? And now we'll back out of that one. Go to weapons, okay? And let's see here. We'll use AK-74, okay? Go to weapons option. Whoops. And let's go to the bullets menu. What the hell? Okay, we'll do the ray gun. Yeah, ray gun. There you go, okay? And yeah, what we'll do is we'll back out of there. Then we'll back out of there. And back out of there. Okay? Like I said, there's a whole bunch in there. And it all looks pretty good. You know, okay? As you can see. I don't even have the aimbot on, okay? Now, of course, you can go ahead and, really sneak up on me like that, okay? Now, what we'll do is, we can go to teleport menu. There's a whole bunch of options on here. Tunnel, diner, see? All that kind of good stuff. And then there's the fun menu where you can, portal gun, rail gun, bounce trap, trampoline mode, and we're jumping around all over the dang place here like a freaking kangaroo. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's so much fun. Yes, okay. Let's turn that off. Okay? Back out of there. You can, power-ups menu. You can shoot power-ups, infinite insta-kill, infinite fire sale. We'll spawn a power-up. Yeah, okay? Yeah, there you go. We'll just kill everybody in there. So, as you can see, there you go. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll quit that right there. Okay, just to give you a little example of what's going on with it. All right, now we're going to boot back up. We're going to boot back up in the FSD dash. Okay, now this thing has multiple dashboards on it, by the way. All right, what I mean by that is you have Aurora on there, you have FX menu on there, there's a whole bunch on there, okay? So you could set it up any which way you want to, all right? Put them on there so that way then you can do whatever you want to do without having to download and copy and paste and all that other happy nonsense because it's already there. Okay, so we'll go to the homebrew section right here. I'll show you where they're at here. Okay, under dash launch, we'll go to paths. And you see under paths, okay, you can see the default, it boots up into FSD dash. If you hold down button B while it's booting, it's going to boot into FX menu. Button X will boot into XCX menu. Button Y will boot into the stock dashboard. Left bumper will boot into Aurora. Okay, if you want to change the defaults, so that way you don't have to mess around with that, you can. You can change to any one of those that you want, okay? We'll use Aurora, for example. All we do is we hit A on default, then we hit A on the double dot folder, and then what we do is we go ahead and we go down to Aurora, we click A on that, and then we go to Aurora XCX, okay? Now it's selected that, all right? Now what we're going to do, we're going to hit RB, bring it down to HDD, X to save it, okay? B to back out. It's going to restart, and it'll restart up into Aurora, all right? Hey, Michael, how are you, man? Good to see you, brother. All right. Now, okay, there you are, and there's Aurora. Now, you don't have to do anything. It's already, all the artwork, everything has already been downloaded, okay? If you hit the back button, it's going to bring up your file manager, scripts, restart, reboot, shutdown, okay? That's your other context menu, okay? So it's got a file manager, just like FSD. All right, we'll back out of there. And now if you hit the start button right here, well, you have your assets, which is your downloadable stuff, which is your icon, box art, all that kind of crap and everything. You get your profile where you can auto sign and all that. You got your content, where, you know, your paths are. And these are all the paths that are already selected and done, so you don't have to mess around with that. All right, then you got your modules, language, security, and about. Back out of there. Now to bring up the context menu, hit RB. Okay, that'll bring up your context menu, all right? As you can see, we're in the Xbox 360 folder. Now we'll be in the live folder, the live arcade folder. And then, of course, we have emulators. And you have your classic games. And you have your homebrew section. And then you have your indie games. Okay, they separate from the arcade, unlike FSD. All right? And then, of course, you got show all, and that's everything that's on the hard drive. All right? So it's real easy. Okay? Now, we're going to change this back to FSD. So you could change it up to whatever you want to change it up to. Okay? So I'm just going to set this as default here. And we're going to bring this back to FSD dash. We'll hit the double dot folder once again. We'll hit A there, and then we'll go down to freestyle. Okay, you'll notice that in XEX it's an executable, you know, on a Power PC. All right, so that's what it runs. That's the executable. All right, so of course we're going to use that. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to hit RB, bring it down to HDD, X to save it, B to back out. Now to boot back up in FSD dash. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time. All right, so okay, let me go through this with you, so that way then you know what you're doing. Okay, you don't want you having any problems or anything like that. All right, so here we go. Okay, listen, when you first get the machine, okay, before you go booting it up and all that other happy nonsense, so we're going to power it off. What I want you to do is I want you to open the drive door, and I want you to grab the hard drive. Oh my God, yeah, brand new. Okay, that's the only way I roll. All right, so anyway. Pull that, leave the drive door off, plug your power supply in, plug your HDMI cord in, boot the console. Okay? Now, once the console boots, okay, what's going to happen is once she boots, we're going to get the Xbox 360 logo, and then it's going to boot up to the Xbox Blackboard screen. Okay? Now, once we reach the Blackboard screen, what I want you to do is we're going to slide over to the right. We're going to go to Systems, Network, and Network Settings, okay? So we're going to get there. Just give it a second. There we are. Up, over, Settings, System, Network Settings, okay? Now you see mine is already check marked off. It's going to search for yours. It's going to find it. When it does, okay, click on your network and put your password in, okay? Then it will automatically test the Xbox Live connection like this. You'll get a check mark and 2 red X's, or 2 check marks and a red X. Doesn't matter. As long as you get that first check mark, that's all that matters, okay? So, we'll cancel that, and as you can see, make sure you get that check mark. If you don't get that check mark, that means you're not connecting to your router, which means your router is not allowing it on the network, okay? So you have to fix that. That's in your router settings, okay? So make sure that your router is open and it has W2 PSK for security with a password, okay? Make sure of that. So that way then, you know, you can connect to your local area network. If you're using a MAC address for the identity, well, then you're going to have to put the MAC address in from the Xbox, okay? Plain and simple, all right? And that's the only way that you're going to be able to get it on your network, okay, if you're doing security that way, okay? So, anyway, check mark, 2 red X's, we're good. Okay, so now what are we going to do? I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to power it off. Okay? Then we're going to magically slam the hard drive back in there. It's going to seat with a click, just like that. Close the drive door. Okay? Then what I want you to pull the power on the thing, leave the power off for 5 minutes at least. Okay? Please. Because we have to flush the TCP buffers and all that crap, alright? So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and we want to flush the buffers, and the only way to do that is disconnecting the power, okay? So that way then it's dead. It is completely dead, because with this plugged in, the sound bridge is always getting 5 volts, okay? So we've got to make sure it dies, okay? That's what we do. So leave it out for 5 minutes. Now, I can plug it back in, hopefully, because my network settings are already on there and correct. And that's the only reason why I'm plugging it back in. And sometimes this bites me in the ass and it doesn't work. Okay, and I wind up, disconnected from live, and I gotta sit there for 5 minutes, okay, which is crazy, but that's just how it rolls sometimes. So anyway, once you're done, after 5 minutes, plug it back in, power the system on, okay? Now, once it boots, okay, which you just did, alright, now, we're gonna sync the controller up, okay, now you'll see this green stuff moving around here. The green stuff is gonna stop. When it does that means it locked the server, thank God, okay, which means it got connection with the server. Then what's going to happen is you're going to see a bunch of plugins come across the screen. You're going to hear the fan speed kick up. It's going to run FSD, in which the fan speed just kicked up. Now here comes the plugins. There we go. Welcome to Alliance. And we're going to get one more. So pretty much we're on the network. We're on our local area network. Life is grand. Okay? So we'll go on over to Homebrew. And then what I want you to do is after you go on over to Homebrew, I want you to go to Xbox 360 dashboard. This is the way to tell, okay, if it's actually connected to the server. Okay? So we're going to hit that. We're going to hit this right now and hit A. Okay? Now, start that off. And hopefully, yep, there you are. We are connected to the network. We've got a square that popped up that says, welcome to Alliance Live. That's good. That's how you can tell it's online and live. Okay? So she's hot. So we'll hit A. Then what I want you to do, go over here. And, I'm going to tell you right now, look. You could download an existing profile. It'll be fine. I haven't had a profile ban in God knows how long. But, however, okay, it can happen. Okay, it can happen. So, you can download your existing profile. I don't really recommend it, but you can. But what I recommend is going to xboxlive.com/live, making a modders account or another account or whatever, okay, besides your stock one that you use on your retail, all right? And then what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead, make the account, then download it, okay? Once you download it, all right, then what I want you to do is after you download it, it should come up like this. You should hit that. The little dude should spin around, all right? You should get the spinning circle of death, okay? And then what should happen is you should get on live. There you are, and then the character runs off to the right, and life is grand, all right? Now, listen, if that doesn't happen, okay, and let's say you try downloading the profile, and you're still sitting at the download screen for 15 freaking minutes, okay? Not cool. It means that it got corrupted or whatever. Okay, and that's Microsoft. It's not the server. It's not the Xbox. It's Microsoft. Okay, so if that happens, this is what you need to do. Okay, look, you hit back to get out of there. You come here, up, over, go to settings, go to system. Okay, once you go to system, go to storage. Okay, then go to the hard drive right here. Then what I want you to do is I want you to go to profiles. Underneath this profile will be the profile that you made. Okay. And it'll be partially downloaded. It won't be fully downloaded, and that's the reason why you wind up with a mess. So what you're going to do is you select it, you highlight it using the D-pad, hit A, all right, highlight delete, and delete the damn thing right off the hard drive, okay, to make sure it's gone, all right. Then once you're done, back out, back out, back out, leave that highlighted there, hit Y, and then we're going to clear the system cache twice, okay. So we're going to do it once by hitting A, yes, and then we're going to hit Y again. We're going to go down, clear system cache, hit A, yes, once again. All right, then what I want you to do, back out of here, up, over, social, sign in, sign out, download the profile, and it'll be fine. Okay, once you download it, hit the guide button, all right, go back to Xbox Home. There's one more thing you want to do, which means you want to unlock the DLC and you want to unlock your titles, okay, your XBLA. All right. The reason why you have to unlock that is because of security. You can download DLC all day long from websites or whatever, but if you put it on a hard drive and it's not unlocked and it's not hashed to this Xbox, you ain't going to see it. So what we got to do? We got to unlock it. Now there's a tool in here, in the homebrew section right here, where it's called XM360. You're going to hit that. You're going to hit A again. All right. Now what it's doing is building an entire list of everything that's on a hard drive, including in the content folder, all your DLC and your XBLA. Alright? Normally when you download DLC or XBLA, it goes in your content folder. You put it in there, okay? With the long ass freaking file name with the numbers and letters and all that crap, okay? So, when you put it in there, make sure you come back to XM360 and you'll unlock it, okay? Now I'm going to show you how to unlock it, alright? Now, here's all the XBLA. So we're going to go on over. We're going to go D-pad left. We're going to hit unlock XBLA, hit it, and then hit OK. Alright? There were 0 files that needed to be unlocked because they're already unlocked. Now we're going to go down to DLC. We're going to show the DLC. Okay? Then we're going to go left. We're going to unlock DLC, hit A. Alright, and it should unlock about 10 files on here. I would think. I think so. I think it's 10. No, it's 20. Okay. So it unlocked 20 DLC files. So that's 20 DLC files that you couldn't use with the appropriate, with the associated games. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So now it's unlocked. Okay. Now you can. Life is good. Exit the dash. Boom. You're done. You're off to go ahead and destroy and kill whatever it is that you want to do with the thing. That's what you can do. Okay. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it, brother. Hey, Trevor. How are you, man? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Yeah, I went to the doctor. I had to go to the doctor yesterday. Of course, they say they say, okay, well, we're going to do this aftercare and everything, make sure you're okay, right? So, I go to see the doctor, right? This is crazy. I go in there, waiting. They come in, all right? That visit took me freaking 4 hours. 4 freaking hours. I was in at 10. I got out of there. No, excuse me. I got out of there at 3. Okay? I'm like going like, how long is this going to take? Oh, we're checking your blood, we're checking this. Hell, I checked my freaking pee-pee, for God's sake. I'm not going like, will you please leave me alone? I'm fine, just leave me alone. Oh, we want to make sure you're fine. Oh, and now we're going to give you more medication. I'm like going like, you bastards are freaking killing me, man, okay? I'm like, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. The alternative is a dirt bat, so, I'm not going to take the alternative, all right? So, it is what it is. What are you going to do, okay? So, anyway, we're all good here, okay? Everything is right. Everything is good, okay? So, now we're good. You can go off. You can do anything you want to do, okay? Now, look. Emulators, you can play with the server. You can play it just normally right here. Just to show you, we'll use MAME, for example. All right? I've used Monkey. I've used SNES. I've used all that. As you can see, there's your games right there. Left trigger to bring it down, okay? Right trigger to bring it up, page by page. Your D-pad, game by game. A to launch the game, follow the on-screen instructions. Once you're done with the game, okay, real easy, hit the guide button. Xbox Home. You gotta take it back to FSD. Now, alright, as far as the classic Xbox games, you can't play it with the server on, okay? You gotta run it in bypass mode, okay? I'm gonna explain that in a second here. Alright, look, if you try to play a game, here, your classic game or whatever, alright, and you have this guide on with my server and all that crap and it running all the dash launch plugins and all that crap, well, the end result is the damn thing is not going to run. You're going to get a black screen. There's the black screen. Oh, goody, okay? You're going to do something with that, okay? You're going to do something with it, all right? Hit me over the head with the freaking Xbox going, what the hell did you do? All right, so there's a way to run it, okay? And you got to run it in bypass mode, okay? So I'm going to show you what that is. Power the Xbox off, okay? Then what I want you to do, all right? What about 5 seconds? And then what we'll do is we'll power it back on. Power. And we're going to hit eject. Leave the tray hanging out. Okay? You got to leave the tray hanging out until you get to the dashboard. Okay? Because if you don't do that, then what it'll do is it will run all the plugins and everything. Okay? You won't be running in bypass mode anymore. Okay? So anyway, we're going to boot. There we go. Okay, now, I left the tray out. Leave the tray out until you get to FSD dash. Okay? So once this thing stops moving around here, okay, you will see that no plugins are loaded. It's not on the network. It's no nothing. Okay, it's just running. It's just running in its basic mode without any plugins or anything like that. Now we reached the dream theme. Okay, we're good. Close the drive door. Okay. Now sync your controller up. Go to the Xbox Classic section right here. Grab hold of a game. Hit it again. You will see the logo come up now. Okay, so now the actual emulator is actually running, because that's what it is. It's nothing but an emulator that was made by Microsoft, okay? But modified by a guy that really got this thing working real good. Alright, so, and there you go, and there's your original Xbox game playing, okay? Plain and simple, works great, alright? Now, when you're done with the game, hit the guide button, Xbox Home, yes. And that's it, okay? So there you go. And just remember, though, if you want to play an Xbox 360 game online, remember you got to shut this thing down and then power it back on, okay? Because you're running right now in bypass mode. There's no network connections, okay? So, just remember, when you're done playing your classic games, remember, if you want to play, regular Xbox 360 games and play them online and everything, power the system open and just power the system on normally, okay? And you'll be fine. Now, listen, brother, thank you for your business. It's good seeing you all. I'm glad that you all hung out with me. And like I said, man, look, thank you for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. We're going to be shipping it off tomorrow. Lorraine will have a tracking number for you by tomorrow evening. Thank you so much. Mr. Monte, you're coming up next, okay? And then I got something else I want to show you guys that that's been on the back burner for a little bit, okay? So, we'll see. But anyway, guys, you have a good one. Holler at you in a bit. Take it easy.